Story time about how my babysitter had a stroke while we were alone. So I was about 8 or 9 years old when this happened. It was my mom's friend's mom who would babysit me and a few of the neighborhood kids over the summer because there was no school, obviously, and our parents still had to go to work. I was the oldest kid in this bunch, about of maybe like 9 kids. So I was the oldest kid there, and she was a very sweet woman. She would bake us cookies, she would let us watch TV all the time, she would read us stories, and she was all around a great babysitter. So one day we were in her room and she was telling us, a basic kids story time like the Three Little Pigs. And as she was telling the story, it started to not make any sense. She would be like, and then this little pig, like she was talking like she had gurgled speech. So I was thinking maybe she needed some water. So I got up and I was like, oh, do you need some water so that you could finish telling the story properly? And when she responded, she was like, only half of her face would move as she responded, which I thought was very weird. So I was like, maybe something's wrong. Maybe she needs help. So I was like, let me carry her and help her walk to the door so we could go to the neighbors and see if they could help. But as I tried to like stand up with her, it's like her arm was stiff as a board. It wasn't moving at all. So like at this point, I was really freaking out. So I ran to knock on every door I could till one of the neighbors answered. I told them, please come help my babysitter. I think she's in trouble. She might need to go to the hospital. So he came and then he was like, okay, it seems like she might be having a stroke. I didn't even know what a stroke was at that point. And he was like, calling an ambulance and waiting for it will take too long. So he put her in his car and he took her to the hospital himself, leaving me alone with the other kids. So I just put the TV on until all of our parents came to get us because we didn't have a phone or anything to like call any of our parents to let them know what was happening. They didn't find out till afterwards. Thankfully, she was able to make a full recovery from the stroke. She had a bit of paralysis, but I think this is very important to show people the signs of a stroke and what to be aware of. So if you think someone you might know or a stranger even is having a stroke, remember the acronym B FAST. So B for balance, E for eyes, F for face, A for arm, S for speech, and then T for time. So balance wise, are they having good coordination? Can they stand up straight? Eyes, are they having blurred vision or doubled vision? Face, is part of their face stuck or frozen, like not moving at all? Arm, can they raise up both of their arms or are their arms stiff? Speech, is their speech slurred or is their speech normal? And time. Time is always of the essence when someone is having a stroke. So many people could be saved if others acted quick enough and recognized the signs of a stroke. So look out for these signs. Everyone, please be aware. And thanks for listening.